Will Smith is one of the most iconic actors ever. He started out as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and has starred in classics such as I, Robot, Hancock, and I Am Legend. But he's also starred in some aggressively, terribly, violently horrible movies. Just plain flat out awful. I'll name some of them as I put them on the screen right now. I haven't actually seen any of these movies, but based on the reviews alone, I don't want to. Because we all know that there are only two types of Will Smith movies. One that's great, and Wild Wild West. This movie is just as amazing as some of the other movies I'm going to show you, like Ghostbusters 2016, Wagons East, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Three Amigos. Two of the movies I listed are actual Western comedies in the same caliber of suck as Wild Wild West is. But we're going to have to talk about why this movie is so terrible. Well, they obviously took some inspiration from this book. Just kidding, that book's actually kind of funny, which this movie is not. There's one scene on a train where they're playing with like the squishy ball thing, and it's funny because they're like the guy who's piloting the train is taking it out of context, so it's funny, but that's the only funny scene in the whole movie. Nothing else is funny in the whole movie. There's scenes that are trying to be funny, and they're like, you should be laughing right now. But I'm not, because it's not funny. This movie is as fast-paced as a cheetah. Snail hybrid that has been put on sedatives and doesn't have legs. Really, I don't think I've been this bored since Bumblebee. Such a boring movie. If the jokes were funnier, I wouldn't be able to notice the bad pacing in this movie, but since the jokes are not funny, it's a very boring experience. Horrendously boring. This is my least favorite part of the movie. The characters. Look at the cover of this movie. Will Smith, this guy, and Salma Hayek. She's in the movie for like 5 minutes. She's in one scene, she's in the train, she gets kidnapped, disappears for the whole middle section of the movie and a portion of the ending, then shows up at the very end to marry Will Smith. Except she doesn't marry Will Smith because she's married. Twist ending right there, boys. Wow, best twist since Sixth Sense. Amazing. Anyway, worst Will Smith movie / comedy ever made. Don't watch it. Don't. Stay away. Except, do watch these 3 movies. 'Cause they're good. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching. My parents own some of the worst movies ever made. Pixel, Secret Life of Pet, Alvin and the Hawaiian Vacation, Despicable Me, the worst one, Big Fat Girl, Maximilian, like seriously, Max. Don't forget to be cool like John Travolta and the... Anyway, good night, I love you all. Smooch smooch.